I like to see the London Business School like a French restaurant menu. So basically you kind of going to pick your own menu, and if you want to work a lot, then you're going to work a lot. If you want to enjoy the London activities and all the, would say, the opportunities that you can have in London, then you'll be able to do it. If you want to travel in Europe, you'll be able to travel.
We're conscious that when students join the London Business School, they don't have all the answers. So what we want to do is to actually develop a strategy for each student so they can address the skills gap that they have as well as the knowledge gap that they have. For a range of different courses, again, the building blocks on the core are designed to give them all of the key knowledge and gives them the opportunity to then dig deeper in their areas of interest on the elective courses. But in addition to that, it's not just about courses. We believe that the MBA should also focus quite a lot on putting this theory into practice. Yes, we have a key faculty that will do an excellent job in giving them that knowledge, but it really is what they're going to do with this knowledge and how does it apply to the real world. So in addition to the courses that they have, there's a range of project opportunities. In the first year, we have something called the first year project, which is primarily something where students, if they want to, can match up with a faculty member and work on a research-based project with individual faculty. In addition to that, we also have the shadowing project, which again is an optional project, but is again firmly based on the principle about putting theory into practice. We will help find a manager for a student, or they can find their own, someone that perhaps they find inspirational to them. And actually what they're going to do is follow those people around quite closely for about a week and actually observe what this person does, their leadership style, their management style.
I'll be working with LexisNexis South Africa in Durban for the summer. I really look forward to the opportunity. I think it would be an exciting 8 weeks. I'll be doing something completely different. I've been sort of focused on consulting and professional services before I came to school. So working in operations, doing logistics, and doing customer relationship management, I can use some of the transferable skills from my consulting experience, but I think more importantly, I'm learning something completely new, and I think it'll sort of really update my CV, and working in the media space I think will also help.
Another important project that is a central part of the MBA experience is the second year project. This essentially replaces what many master's courses have as a thesis, but ultimately, again, with the spirit of London Business School being to put theory into practice, we don't just want an academic piece of work to be submitted at the end of the MBA experience. We'd actually like to put students back into the real world. So in teams of 2, students actually will go and solve a real world problem with an external company.
I think that London Business School has a very impressive faculty. And I think the most impressive part is the fact that you get access to them. So this second year project, every group has to get a sponsor who is a faculty member. And so you get access with them, you know, on either a daily, weekly, monthly basis to get their input and to get their advice. And I think that's very rare to get that type of contact in a business school of this caliber. And I think it's just another element that makes London Business School great in terms of how collaborative and helpful people are in the community.
We spend a lot of time ensuring that our student body come to us with experience, and we want to actually utilise that experience in the classroom. So often when I sit at the back of classrooms, you might start off with a faculty member talking about something, but then increasingly the debate shifts to, well, in my country this happens this way, and then another student will actually say, well, in my country it happens this way. So it really gives a range of different perspectives, and again gives you a global perspective on the learning that we're trying to do here.
Now, something I hadn't really considered when I applied for an MBA at London Business School was the fact that you could finish early, and it was a very flexible course. But very quickly realising that I could actually finish the course in 15 months and therefore would have the time to climb Everest. Coupled with that is the fact that the school are very, very organised on the recruitment side of things. So we have employers who start coming in January of your first year, and if you're lucky enough to get a job with an investment bank or a consulting firm, and I was lucky enough to pick up a position with Merrill Lynch, that meant that over the summer of my first year I worked there, they offered me a position, and I knew that from then onwards, the following September I would have a job, which meant that going away after Easter, as long as I got everything finished, would be possible.